while we have a moment on this pod before things finish up, I want to unveil something to you guys.
Oh boy. Keep it tucked away there, Fanta.
So,
Right, sorry, go ahead.
Are you pulling out your Torvik?
me, I'm pulling out my Torvik. I put together the weekly top 15 power rankings for Fox. So last night I pull everything out, and I'm like, yeah, right, exactly. I took all my clothes off. So I'm looking at. I'm just kidding.
Did you shit after you did?
Yeah, I'm looking at everything that happened over the weekend. Okay.
Okay.
And I'm just like, last Monday I had Houston at number 1, and then I'm looking at Houston's game against South Florida, and I'm like, okay, they won the game, but, and I'm like, are they really the best team in the country? Well, I think that they could be. They could be on a given day. And I'm looking at Kansas, and I'm like, yeah, they could be there. Now, they have had a couple of very, very close games now in Fieldhouse. One would argue if the game was at that team's venue, would it go differently? Okay, but they've won. They've won. Not going to fault teams for winning. Not going to fault teams for winning, but how you win's important. And so then I pulled up Alabama. They have won their 5 SEC games by a combined 114 points. At the moment, in my power rankings, I don't care who yells at me. I don't care who gets mad at me. Alabama's number 1.
I'm with you.
You're with me.
I'm with you.
And I turned to T.O. on Saturday. I said, T.O., Alabama could win it all. And you said to me, could win it all. I said, I really think they could win it all.
That'd be selfish of the
to
University
me.
of
There's 3 reasons why.
It gives me Carmelo Syracuse vibes. It gives me Carmelo Syracuse vibes. Go on.
I think that they're better than that because that Carmelo team was a 3 seed. This team I think is going to 100% be a 1 seed for 3 reasons. 1, they are a top 10 defense. You don't score in the paint against them. Charles Bediako erases everything.
Man, he has developed, hasn't he? God, he's been good.
Noah Clowney's the real deal. Brandon Miller will guard. 2, Mark Sears and Jaden Bradley are one of the best backcourts in college basketball. You have 2 basically point guards, right? Sears is kind of playing off the ball a little bit more as a secondary option. That's what you need to win a title. And 3, you're going to have the most dangerous player on the floor every single game that you play, pretty much. Yeah. Outside of maybe like 2 or 3. Because Brandon Miller, like running off of screens, is just absolutely lethal. So you're going to have the best player on the floor. You have 2 point guards. You go back and you look dating all the way back to like Tyler Hansborough's 2019. John Shire and Nolan Smith in 2010 won it. It was Kemba Walker and Shabazz Napier in 2011. 2013, Russ Smith, Peyton Siva. 2014, Shabazz Napier, Ryan Boatwright. 2015, Tyus Jones, Quicker. You go all the way down. All those teams that won it basically had 2 point guards. They got 2 point guards. They got the best player on the floor. They guard.
And they also fit that top 20 offense defense thing. Go ahead, Fanta.
They're going to be favored in every remaining SEC game except maybe their road game at Tennessee. That's it. If you look at their SEC schedule, the remainder of it, they're going to be favored in pretty much every game, maybe one that they're not. Like, they're having an incredible year. And to your point, like when you combine that defensive rim protection, and I'm amazed by the poise of the freshman class to be able to start 3 freshmen and play with just how composed they are. Mark Sears was an invaluable transfer ad. And guys, they have the best freshman in the country. And I'll tell you what, he's making a run at best player in the country.
Yeah, he's up there. Let me ask you guys this: where would you put
the best player in America?
So you mentioned Houston. You mentioned
Kansas.
I
put Kansas 2 and Houston 3 this week.
Okay, then you need to have UCLA up there somewhere, right?
I put Purdue 4 and UCLA 5.
Okay, so let me ask you this: if we can assume that Purdue is going to get 13 points and 5.5 assists from Braden Smith every game here on out, and they're going to get 17 points a night and 2 assists a night from Fletcher Lawyer, and combined, those guys are going to shoot over 40% from 3, which is what they've done the last 3 games. Like, to me, if we know that that's what we're getting from those guys, like, I still think Alabama's the best team in the country. I don't know where, like, Purdue being number 2, like, they are really, really fucking good when those guys are playing the way that they're playing.